I'm back here. So a lot of water scarcity is also there. So for all of that, the kind of solution what we found is hydroponics, wherein we can grow plants only in water instead of soil. So anyone here, like how much water can AI-driven hydroponics can save compared to traditional farming? Anyone? You can say because I'm not able to see the chat here since I'm in the full screen. Okay, I'm here. How much of water can be saved in hydroponics? Any idea? Anybody can use the chat. How much of water we can save if we use hydroponics? Like in terms of percentage than traditional farming, like 10% we can save, 50% we can save,
30%.
0%,
30%.
30%, 30. Nice. Okay, and Dr. Daumani, Mr. Dr. Daumani says 70%. Nice. Looking for more answers. 70%, 30%, 50. Very good. Two more answers. How much water you have to think. I'm hydroponics. We are going to use only water and no soil at all. I may be twisting my question also. You may say no more water can also be used. You can say that we are depending entirely on water. You can think that way also. Will be used more also. The answer is minimum percentage water we can save when compared to farming, soil farming. And if we use, we can still save more than 90. Okay. So because the reason is in hydroponics, we will be having one from that water will be coming, and that water will go and touch the roots of the plants. This is evening time, so some people keep coming in. 90% water we can save will be stored in a tank. From there, it will get, and it will go and touch the roots of the root. From there, again, it goes to the tank only. There is no whatever the plant roots needs, only that much will. Because of that, we will be able to save 90% hydroponics alone. And if we use AI, can save more than 90. So now, with hydroponics, what all in terms of, and also with the perspective of an in chat here. Okay. So what anyone can say, like in terms of technical stuff, can type whatever comes to your mind. In AI minds, we can use anything. We can say known as IoT. Internet. Using internet, we can connect, and then we can type or we can save over the call. What all innovations that you have seen? What all innovations you have seen in agriculture using technology? Okay. Robotics, drone, fantastic, and type technology, right? If we see, we can use computer vision, and it can monitor instead of currently what drones will do. They can land on the perimeter, and they may say like you want to spray 1 liter of fertilizer, it will 1 liter and it will come down. But if you it will fly on the ground, see the land using computer vision, and it will analyze area needs a fertilizer everywhere. It will be able to that is one example for how we can use with the help of artificial intelligence. So that is what we call as the I. Okay, so here what all options? Example, if we want to use computer vision, there exists library and TensorFlow libraries or the land and see the plants and tools like multispectral imagery on the site application. Only where we can do. So by doing so, this is coming. Only they will get the treatment. Now next, so I said about IoT or in general agriculture also these days. Example in hydros like pH, EC, and activity. And pH level will us to see how much nutrient absorption efficiency is called dissolved oxygen in the water. We will be able to analyze the root health of. So all these things even certain parts they will be using they are using manual hand. They use manual. Instead of that, if we connect everything through internet, water itself, the sensors will send data to the data center from multiple data points, and this can happen. So again, precision agriculture, only where you want, how you want, you can do. Instead of one more, said what kind of algorithm is best like k-means, that is random forest regression, is widely used in soil data or the water data yields. Based on that, random forest will be able to do the decision tree, and it will enable us to do the yield prediction very effectively. Okay, so here I'm giving a small research task for us engineers here. Find why random forest is best yield prediction. Find it. I request everyone to write an article in LinkedIn, and you can tag me also. I'll give you my LinkedIn machine learning algorithm like random forest, or better algorithm exists than random forest for. Okay, so that will be our basic one. We'll do a research on why random. Is there any other algorithm exists? That research we all will do, and write LinkedIn and publish. Feel free to tag me also. Robotics is growing very at a rapid pace. It is kind of a hidden dragon, I would say, especially in developing country mode. But in many developed countries like Netherlands or be it US and all, fully automated in with AI will suggest the robot to go and do to take care of the comms will help. Some of robotic tasks, what a robot can do, what all tasks are Richard. Talk, or you can type in the chat also.
ROC. Harvester.
Okay, sir. Super harvesting, super fantastic.
Pla-
Seeding, களை எடுக்கிறது fantastic, sir. மூணுமே நம்ம எடுத்துட்டோம்னாலே இந்த வீட ஒர்க் டெவலப் ஆயிட்டு வந்துட்டு இருக்குது. அண்ட் இஃப் எனி ஆஃப் அஸ் வாண்ட்ஸ் டு கொலாபரேட் இன் தோஸ் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஐடியாஸ், ஐ எம் ஓப்பன் டு கொலாபரேட். இப்போ நம்ம ஜென்ரலாக களை எடுக்கும்போது நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா ஒரு டைப் ஆஃப் கெமிக்கல்ஸ் நீங்க கூட தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம் நிறைய பேருக்கு. கெமிக்கல்ஸ் டு what they will do is they will spray will die and then they won't grow. Instead of that, now what is happening is people there are firm computer vision and laser. So the computer vision, no, it will analyze a signal to the laser gun, laser the weeds directly from the root. So and quite a many startups are also trying to innovate these kind of solve problem areas. The market is very almost everywhere. Somebody wants to innovate in this area, feel collaborate with me. I'm open for that. So seeding robotic is a very emerging field, and AI here we very effectively be plucked or not. If you see a prototype was developed in Hitachi, they didn't go by developed a AI solution in a way like the strawberry, and it was 16 shades of red. And there is one particular shade of red is there. If only if ripe enough, it will find that out of the 16 shades. With some sensors, analyze a particular chemical on the body of the. It will sense that at an extent only. It will mix both the thing. It will camera and will see whether that particular chemical is coming out of the strawberry. Then only it will pluck. So proper strawberry. So these things are all happening. So many other things are also happening. So these are all tests where we engineers have a lot of opportunity to innovate. Okay. So here two examples given here. So weeding boards that out chemicals. So we are saving the land using the chemicals, and they will do a soft touch gripping. They will do a soft touch gripping type fruits. And what it help shortage, and also the robots day and night 24/7. So running all the time. Now the third, with the advent of generative AI, digital agronomist. Almost in each and every established farm, there will be people agronomist will be there. What is it? They will check how the plants are doing well or not. If there is any disease, they will take corrective action. All those things agronomist will do. The thing, all of those things can be, but this data will help the effective decision. Okay. In our application also, I will pass the call. We have created phonic towers with AI and giving to people all across near to TPT. He also bought one tower. Have integrated a AI chatbot. What it will using the chatbot, they will be able. What I say is, whenever people are trying to grow food on their own, they get lot of trying for the first time. It is like learning the cycle. When cycle and it all look like it is very easy. But when you try to do the cycling for the first time, then only you will get to know what all issues are there. You need to sit straight. You need to see, and same time you have to pedal. You need to hold the. You need to put the brake. Then you'll think what everything at once are like that, right? So you need a helper there. So here only generative AI is coming into play. And generative AI is working is having that they can talk to the bot and they can ask with the bot, "Hey, this is harvesting. Am I seeing any disease here?" So generative AI is going to help. One of the ways like using a chat synthetic data. What is synthetic data? Nowadays, collecting data from one climate in Bangalore, but you will not be able to find that kind of real data. There may be a hot climate by sitting from Bangalore. I may not be able to come to Salem and do that because of limitations of travel or AI. You can create synthetic data, which is resembles real data that can be created within seconds or few moments like that. We can do it, generating thousands of weed images when real data is scarce. என்னென்ன மாதிரி கலையெல்லாம் இருக்கு நமக்கே தெரியும். சொல்லி கிரியேட் பண்ண சொல்லி நம்ம ரோபோட்ஸ்க்கு ட்ரெயின் பண்ணலாம். ஒன்றும் அவசியமே இல்லை. யூஎஸ்ல இருக்க மாதிரி ஓகே சேலம்ல இருக்க மாதிரி ஒரு வீடியோ இமேஜ் கொடு அது மாதிரி அண்ட் நம்ம டெஸ்ட் பண்ண முடியும் சிந்தட்டிக் டேட்டா மூலம் டிசைன் ஃபார் கிரியேட்டிங் ஆப்டிமல் ஃபார்முலாஸ். When you say even in our company itself cities like we are designing rooftop garden, backyard garden, we are designing big farm. Right now it is becoming very easy, like we go measure basic sketch and we are using generative perplexity and we are using them, and then on top of it we are using some more AI. Now it is becoming very easy these days using generative AI. And before moving to the next topic questions, so far I'm ஏதாச்சும் டவுட் இருந்தா கேட்கலாம், இல்லை உங்க மனசுல ஏதாச்சும் any innovations that you have seen from your experience or any you can share. And again, ஸோ இப்போ பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு தெரியும் ஜெனரேட்டிவ் பற்றி சொல்கிறீங்க, இது ரியலாக பண்ணாதா அப்படின்னா we have to go to the statistics. Statistics is taken from Gartner. They are a well-known analytics firm. நிறைய பேர் இவங்க அக்செப்ட் பண்ணிக்குவாங்க. பார்த்தோம்னா 2024 இவங்க வந்து ஒரு இது கொடுப்பாங்க, ஒரு சார்ட். இவங்களோட ஹை பாப்புலர் இன் டெக்னாலஜி வேர்ல்ட். ஜெனரேட்டிவ் AI எங்க இருக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த இடத்துல இருக்குது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து இன்னோவேஷன் ட்ரிகர் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க, இல்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் குவாட்ரண்ட்ல இருக்குது. அதுக்கப்புறம் பீக் ஆஃப் இன்ஃபிளேட்டட் எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸ் கர்வோட டாப்ல இருக்கிறது வந்து பீக் ஆஃப் இன்ஃபிளேட்டட் எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன். அதுக்கப்புறம் வருது ட்ரஃப் ஆஃப் டிஸ்இல்யூஷன்மெண்ட். ட்ரஃப் ஆஃப் டிஸ்இல்யூஷன்மெண்ட்ல பார்த்தா அது வந்து கைண்ட் ஆஃப் மெச்சூர் ஆகுது, அடுத்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு போகுது அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து ட்ரஃப் ஆஃப் டிஸ்இல்யூஷன்மெண்ட்ல போகும். தென் லாஸ்டாக அது வந்து ஸ்விட்டி. இங்க வரலாம் வந்து சேச்சுரேட் ஆயிடுச்சு. நம்ம இப்ப என்ன சொல்லலாம், பர்சனல் கம்ப்யூட்டர்ஸ் ரொம்ப காலம் இருந்தது, லைக் ரைட் பண்ணி டேட்டாலாம் எடுத்துட்டு இருந்தோம். அதெல்லாம் வந்து இப்படி நம்ம வந்து பேப்பர்ல என்ட்ரி எல்லாம் பண்றோம். பட் அட் இஸ் ஆஃப் கம்ப்யூட்டரைசேஷன் டிஜிட்டைசேஷன் நம்ம சொல்றோம் இல்லையா. ஜெனரேட்டிவ் AI எங்க இருக்குன்னா ட்ரஃப் ஆஃப் டிஸ்இல்யூஷன்மெண்ட். அதுல இன்னைக்கு AI சிஸ்டம்ஸ் தட் டோன்ட் ஜஸ்ட் லைக் ஆர்டரிங் பார்ட்ஸ் when the sensor fails எல்லாமே எங்க இருக்குன்னு நம்ம பார்ப்போமா. Agentic AI in this peak of inflated expectations or an innovation tendency. And then we are having another concept called multimodal AI. என்ன பண்றோம்னா வந்து differential combined information இருக்கிறது. இப்போ when Sir was introducing me, he was telling about this NutriBuddy நம்ம அதான் பண்றோம். Sars, it takes data from the computer vision and then all these both these and then combines the computer vision data and then make a decision based on that. So this is called, okay, so that is also coming up very rapid as well. Gartner says, Gartner predicts that by 2030, 75% of operational work will be augmented by AI, not replaced. So augment என்ன பண்ணனா, இப்போ நம்ம ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நம்ம இப்போ கம்ப்யூட்டர் யூஸ் பண்ணி பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ கம்ப்யூட்டர் இஸ் எனேபிளிங் ஆர் ஆக்மெண்டிங் த கரண்ட் ஒர்க். இஃப் கம்ப்யூட்டர் இஸ் நாட் தேர், ஐ மே நீட் டு கம் தேர், ரைட். இப்போ எல்லாரும் ஒரு ஃபிசிக்கலாக பண்ணி பார்க்கறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். மெயின் கோல் நாலேஜ் ஷுட் கெட் ஃபார் ஆல் ஆஃப் அஸ், ரைட். ஸோ இப்போ கம்ப்யூட்டர் இல்லாமல் இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஆகுமெண்டிங் தட். சேம் லைக் இஸ் ஆல்சோ எக்ஸ்பெக்டட் டு ஆக்மெண்ட் of operation work by 2030. இருக்குன்னு பாத்துக்கங்க நம்ம. That is happening. ரீடெக் அதுக்கு ஏத்த மாரி மேட்ச் பண்ணோம்னா என்னென்ன ஆப்ஷன் ஒருத்தங்க ஒரு என்ஜினியரா இருக்காங்க. இப்போ பட்டிங் என்ஜினியர் என்விஷன் பண்றாங்க. இல்ல சீசன் டு சேஞ்ச் ஃபீல்ட்ஸ்னா, இப்போ அக்ரிடெக்குள்ள ரெஸ்பெக்ட் டு ஏஐ என்னென்னலாம் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம்னா, we have AI engineer that can design for disease detection and yield forecasting, or AI engineer can help in all these things. And IoT architect is another position wherein they will build the sensor and answer voice அப்படிங்கிறாங்க. Because the plant is doing good or bad, or so that will help with the help of a IoT. I have another section called Agri Entrepreneur. Own Happy Greens just like me. The market. So, and I will open for questions in the chat. Today's agenda is to how AI, how much kind of what kind of impact it is going to bring for us, and with the focus on agriculture, I explained today. I work in certain other industries as well. Topics are of interest. Feel free to connect with. I'll be able to help you here, and I'm sharing my phone number in WhatsApp. I very active in and mentoring start in their business plans, all those things, and go to market strategies to help. So anytime, any so two questions now. I would like to add a few things like to Pune. Baramati is around 100 kilometers from Pune. College called KVK, Krishi Vigyan Kendra. Just by seeing the kind of infrastructure that colleges have, laboratories, state of the and almost we help farmers in terms of predicting better yield for sugarcane, doing and lot research there using advanced and I collaborated with Netherlands to know how they are also trying to have vision for India and of us. So that being agriculture field is poised to see a lot of growth, and this is going to see a lot up here. I'm open the forum for questions.
um, you have started your career software developer, is it? So motivated you to get diverted to soilware?
So actually, soilless where I would say I have been a kind of an entrepreneur in be it in my polytechnic, be it in my college, or be it so I used to do innovate only. Whatever the task they are trying to do, I will try to do different way or try to see how efficiency can be. So like that, almost a sabbatical. Took a sabbatical and took some time out and started thinking what shall I do next. So that time I didn't choose hydroponics or agriculture, saying like I really wanted to do that. To be frank, I just SWOT analysis, strength, weakness of bee farming, and pure AI company for software into picture. While how agriculture came means because and Coimbatore also I used to travel. We get a lot of vegetables from there. We started thinking the kind of flavor and the taste we are not able to get even we are not able to get that even some power to buy also that kind of thing is not at all available. Fitness industry also. I used medical reports, especially test reports and all like that. So using what I always see the current just no, they're very low in terms of nutrition. Right? Then that also prompted me to think why it is happening. This is also they didn't even know from where it's coming from supermarket only. Same time COVID and food security becoming a with all those things I hydroponics kind of fitted into this very effectively. Hydroponics when you say this has very good business model also. In terms of business also you will be almost twice the price also than a traditional agriculture. India today the hydroponics market and is expected to grow up. And if you put a search in Google like in last year 2024 or something, billions of money is getting poured because as I start setting less by day, we need to have food security. Countries started recognizing that. For instance, 30 by 30 in Google. What is 30? Anybody can try and check and tell you. In the meantime, Tangara. Yes. Yes, sir, Tangara, sir. You can get in touch with me, sir. We will help them. Tips from your area is definitely I will help. Lot of innovation is there. I will help. Okay? You can get in touch with me. I will try and help. They all just students they need அவங்களுக்கு ஆர்வம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா கண்டிப்பா என்னால் ஹெல்ப் பண்ண முடியும். So anyone found what 30 by 30? அண்ட் இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி அக்ரிகல்ச்சர் ஸ்பேஸ் ஆஃப் இந்தியாவும் நிறைய சப்போர்ட் கொடுக்குறாங்க. யாருக்காச்சும் லேண்ட் அங்கே ஒரு க்ரீன் ஹவுஸ் ஆர் பாலி ஹவுஸ் செட் பண்ணி மோர் தென் 50% சப்சிடி அண்ட் லோன் சப்சிடி, லோனில் இன்டர்வென்ட் பண்ணாங்க. All those things options are there in Singapore. Is currently, if you see, 90% of food for Singapore is, and Singapore started realizing that it is going to be a big, so they came up with a concept called that by 2030 itself. So motivation for their agriculture space too, especially a lot of options they are giving, opportunities they are giving, because Singapore no land at all nowadays, only with hydroponics or indoor farming are all happening like that, many these kind of things, and lot of new support schemes, I must say. And from our side, we are partnering same like Singapore space, and they can try and this, and if it goes well, it can act as a two ways or multiple ways. It will benefit business also with the produce that they can showcase to students what how they can grow food in the college premises or educational premises possible, and lot of innovation can also happen. Right now, we have entered we collaborated with the CIT and since I am in Bangalore, NMIT, Dayananda Sagar College, and Jain Global Youth, that college. Here all we are entering into partnerships because colleges are having a lot of space even in the terrace or in labs or open spaces. Tinkering labs, we say, using the grants fund for colleges. They are trying to set up this. If you are interested in doing such, I'll help you to set it up. And there are no questions. Finish my session today by saying thanks for talking in front of all of you. I would love to learn from you, from your experience. Happy to learn from all of you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Gen Farming Technologies using AI. Very much for it. Now, I would like